What's up, Ragin Nation? My name is Alex, and you're watching the Transformers edition of the Ragin Nation Show. This is just a web series where I talk about all things matter to me in the world of Transformers. The very first thing I want to talk to you about is the grand opening of Transformers The Ride 3D experience at Universal Studios Hollywood on Memorial Day long weekend. That is May 26th at 7:30 a.m. And this is a pretty huge event just because I feel that the Transformers The Ride 3D experience is part of the whole Transformers live action universe and the story, just because Michael Bay directed it, and also he had a huge part of the whole creative aspect of it, and also Industrial Light and Magic did all the visual effects, and they did the visual effects for Transformers 1 through 3. So it's going to be really, really exciting, and I definitely want to experience that. Maybe not, you know, in Memorial Day long weekend, but maybe later this year or next year, but I'm definitely checking it out soon. And for all you hardcore fans, make sure you go there bright and early, 7:30 a.m. or even earlier, just because I'm pretty sure it's going to be busy. There's going to be lineups, and you're going to want to get your hands on the Evac toy. Evac is a deluxe class action figure that's sold exclusively at the souvenir shop, I suppose, and he is going to be the hero in the ride. When you're experiencing the ride, he's the hero. So that's going to be really exciting. So make sure you get your hands on that figure. Make sure you also get one for me. Actually, I'm being serious. Pick one up for me as well. Anyways, moving on. The next story I want to talk about is the release of MP12. MP12 is Masterpiece Sideswipe / Lambor. Lambor is the Japanese name of Sideswipe, and a lot of the online imported Transformers retailers are already putting him up for pre-order. And the photos that we see right now is Sideswipe without paint on him. No paint apps. It's just the mold, and you see his alternate mode and his robot mode, and it looks pretty sharp. I definitely want to get my hands on that. And they're retailing it for $160, which is a standard for most MPs. But the really peculiar thing about it is that they put it in scale as MP10, and MP10 is Optimus Prime, and MP10 is 10 inches. Okay. Now, if you put Lambor in scale with MP10, he's going to be what? Human Alliance size, 7 inches. And that's a little bit disappointing to me, just because I am prepared to pay $160, but I expected him to be like 10 or 11 inches tall, just because none of these Masterpiece guys, well, I only have one up here, Grimlock, they're not in scale. They're not in scale with each other, so who cares? I just want it to be Masterpiece size, okay? I don't need them to be in scale with each other, so I'm a little disappointed about that. Although I do have myself prepared to spend $160 on Sideswipe, I just feel that that's kind of being cheap, don't you think? Because we're getting a Human Alliance toy for the cost of a Masterpiece Transformer, so that kind of sucks. But anyways, what's done is done, and that's what they're gonna do. But I'm getting my hands on that one. Anyways, the next little bit of news that I have for you is a little bit, how can I say? I guess it's provides us with a little bit of conclusion. Okay, a feeling of a sense of satisfaction, I suppose. Just because, oh no, the word is closure, okay? The word I'm looking for is closure, just because, remember back in the production of Transformers Dark of the Moon, on September 1st, 2010, an aspiring actress who was 24 years old at the time, Gabriella Cedillo, she had suffered a major head injury, okay? Brain trauma, just because she was driving as an extra, okay? It required her to drive, and the car in front of her actually was attached by a cable or something, and the steel cable had snapped, and it struck, it was whipping, okay, and it whipped the windshield, smashing the windshield, and sliced her brain, okay, it sliced her head, and she was hospitalized for who knows how long, and it was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. She has permanent brain damage, or permanent like head trauma. I don't know the exact details, but the damage is permanent, and she went through a lot of rehab. She's probably going through rehab right now, but she's been released from the hospital, and she's being, her quality of life is no longer the same, okay? It's permanent. The damage has been done, and she can no longer be the actress, the actress that, holy crap! She no longer can be the actress that she wanted to be. Okay, she was aspiring to be an actress. She's 26 years old now, and because of what happened, her dreams to be an actress can no longer happen. Maybe it can in the future after maybe a few more years of rehab, or maybe more, I don't know. But this definitely wasn't what she wanted. Definitely not. And this was the very first time she got to be on a really, really big production. But a settlement has been found. Okay, they finally revealed how much she's getting. She's getting $18.5 million. That's a lot of money. Okay, a lot of people might think that, wow, that's a lot of money. She doesn't deserve that much, does she? But you can't look at it that way. This is somebody's life. Okay, somebody wanted to work for the production as an extra. Okay, it's a very, very small part, but it still is a part. Okay, everybody should be treated equally, and everybody should be treated with the utmost importance, because without them, none of the production would be able to happen. Okay, maybe that's not an entirely accurate way to put it, but I still feel that everybody's a human and they should be treated as humans. Okay, and therefore, what she got is well deserved. Okay, she went through a lot of pain, and her family went through a lot of pain to go through that over the course of the last 2 years. And she's getting $18.5 million. It doesn't matter if it's 50 million, it doesn't matter if it's 10 million. Okay, the point is that they found an amount that they feel is sufficient for what had happened. But no amount of money will be enough to really cover what she goes through. You cannot put a value, a dollar amount on that. Okay, it's more of the cost of time, which you can't get back. So all I gotta say is that I'm finally happy to know that that they came to a settlement, and it is in an amount which I feel is content or satisfactory, and that's all I have to say. I'm just glad that it's finally over, because I was wondering what is happening with the case. Okay, because this was pretty important. Okay, a lot of people overlooked it because they were just too excited about Dark of the Moon. But don't forget about the little people involved in trying to make this happen. She wanted to be a part of a big Hollywood production, and this was her first step. But unfortunately, this happened. Nobody wanted it to happen. It was a freak accident. Nobody wanted this to happen. Nobody expected this, but somebody still has to claim responsibility for it, and it's going to be Paramount Studios. All right, it's going to be the production. 18.5 million is a big chunk of the production budget, which was $195 million. But don't forget that they made 352 domestically and $1.1 billion worldwide. But like I said before, it's not about money. It's about someone's life. Okay, so let's look at it that way. Anyways, enough about that. On a more lighter note, on a more positive note, I gotta tell you that I'm really excited about the release of Fall of Cybertron, just because they released a little featurette on YouTube about, or they're calling it Dinobots Unleashed, and it is absolutely brilliant. When you listen to the guy from the representative from High Moon Studios, they not only reveal these teaser video images of the Dinobots, but they also reveal how they came about and why are they dinosaurs on Cybertron. And I'm not going to spoil it for you guys. You guys can check out the link on the description box below. And the story is just brilliant. And when I hear this guy talking about how they got the story made, I feel that you know, there are some really creative minds at work, and they're also fans at work. Okay, they're making this like they're making a movie. And that's what I really respect about the production of this video game. Video games is huge, even bigger than the movie industry, just because they make a lot more money than the movie industry. Because a movie ticket is, you know, what, 10, 15 bucks? A game, on the other hand, is $60. So when you multiply that by all the people who buy them, that's a lot of money. But anyways, I'm glad they're putting the right amount, or the appropriate amount of time, into making this more appreciative by the fans. Okay, anyways, that's all I have to say. If you want to check out that video, the link is in the description box below. And I really don't have a question of the day, but if you really want to discuss anything that I've talked about, be sure to let me know what you gotta say or how you feel on the comment section below. Alright, anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe to my YouTube channel, like me on Facebook, The Ragin Nation, and also follow me on Twitter at Ragin Nation. My name is Alex Yu, and hold up, Mailcall Mondays, we're opening this. So this is from Japan. So my name is Alex Yu. Stay tuned for Mailcall Mondays coming this Monday, and I'll see you next time. All right, peace.
And the other one's Rebel Tech Optimus Prime. Anyways, here's that box that it comes with. It's kind of funny because it comes in a clear box with like holes in it for it to breathe, I suppose.